Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Today is kind of a weird day for me because I feel like I have so much went on yesterday. So much stuff went on. So a couple of these videos that I posted on, on Facebook, YouTube, places like that. Well, what I did was I took just my vision part of this and I posted on TikTok, and holy crap did it blow up. So how I've been talking about tunnels and people living underground and buildings underground, and it gets darker and deeper and darker, like really dark stuff, okay, is happening. And I'm actually getting, I'm reaching 60,000+ people, okay? And I am getting overwhelmed with responses of people that are saying that they're having similar visions or that they're having dreams that have to do with this, okay? I'm also getting people that telling me that this stuff is in the news. So, one, I don't feel as crazy because if it really is in the news, is it in the news? I don't watch the news, okay? And I guess I don't talk to many people, but nobody in my family, I haven't seen it on Facebook, but brings me to something on Facebook, okay? I'm jumping here. Have you realized that Facebook has started to fact check? Facebook is starting to fact check. That just means that Facebook is able to monitor all the content that is on Facebook. If they find information that they do not want to be on Facebook, they will stamp it with fact check and say that it's false information. Don't believe that, okay? Remember what I said about trusting conspiracy? Just because Facebook says it's not real doesn't mean it's not real. You may find me banned in the future. I have no idea. I might be banned from a platform by speaking my truth. Okay, that's how it works here. That's how it works. All right, don't think otherwise. If you follow along and you play the rules and you play by their game and you put out what they want, then yeah, they'll help you out. But I'm telling you, once you start to post stuff that is questionable to society, to the higher ups, to the people who run stuff, that's when you're onto something. Okay? That's when you're onto something. Every time that somebody comes out, in the past, this is how it's been. Every time that somebody comes out with information that higher ups or people with money don't want to get leaked, what happens? Those people with the money, they put everything out first. They try to recreate that story and then throw the word conspiracy on it. So when you Google it, if all you have to do is see that word conspiracy one time somewhere in a title and you believe it, because it's easier to believe a conspiracy than it is to just, take in for what it is, because probably the shit that is in this is really hard to digest. Not physically, but it's hard to digest, like in our hearts, hard to digest, our empathetic hearts, okay? So if you're starting, it's the same thing, truth and conspiracy. Try to flip those two, okay? If you see something that's labeled a conspiracy, just for a minute, try to open your eyes and say, okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Okay, see where your mind goes. See what other doors start to open for you. All right? Our brains are unbelievable. We have so many more doors and windows that we can open and unlock just by our own perspective. We shut down our own brain. Our brain gets shut down by outside sources, okay? People that control stuff. It's real, it's true, it's science, okay? There's a difference between me and going to see a psychologist. This is what I don't know why I'm going to say this right now. I have the background in psychology, yes, but you want to know what? The one thing that I realized in that profession is that I wasn't experiencing it myself. I wasn't going out and living it and being empathic towards you and understanding where you're coming from. And, I wasn't able to say, oh, I've been there. Like, oh, I know what that is. The book says this, and this is what you have to do. Okay? And if I say to do anything different, then my license is on the line, so I'm just going to say what the book says. That is almost every effing profession. Okay? Every profession with a group of people that, keeps them safe, right? I mean, you have to, the APA, American Psychological Association, they got to keep them safe, obviously, but you have to understand the repercussions of it, okay? It's like this. There's always two sides to everything. There's always two sides, all right? So say a friend of mine comes up to me and calls me fat or says that I need to work out, okay? Number one, they are projecting themselves on me. So I know that that's an insecurity of them right away. Right away. They can't deny it. They just came at me with that. Okay, that is an insecurity of theirs. It's on their mind. Two, if I take offense to it, then it's a block within me. There's something within me that I need to dig up and figure out why I took offense to that. Why did I take offense to that? Am I not secure with myself? Okay, so it's twofold. Okay, it's not just one person or another. If you can't take it, then yeah, there's a block somewhere in you. But also, if you're giving it, you're just telling the world your problems. Okay? So if that's happening to you in any situation, if you're like, well, I love myself, but I have people telling me this, it's their reflection, first of all. Secondly, there's still something inside you that it bothers you to a degree because, I mean, you took offense to it. Otherwise, you can just let it roll off your shoulder like nothing, right? You can. So, let's move on. You know me, ramble. And you know what? I so appreciate you guys even sitting here watching me, all right? Maybe you just let it roll in the background. That's fine. I love you no matter what. I am so overwhelmed with the amount of people that are messaging me and telling me that they're having the same visions. I mean, and then you got the naysayers and, all those people that telling me that I saw it on the news or something. I'm like, someone please. I mean, it's crazy. You know what? For shame. Why are we not talking about this stuff? If it's out there, if people are saying that there are underground tunnels and there are children being brought out underground tunnels right now, okay, other people are telling me this. They're saying it's on the news. They're saying it's on TV. Why are we not talking about this? Why is this not a big deal? Why is this not a big fucking deal? It should be. Because it is. I don't understand right now. Are we still pretending that it's not happening? Are we? Who? Like, this is our government. The people that we trusted. Oh my God. Am I even going to post this video now that I said all this shit? See, the fear of the government. People tell me all the time, you shouldn't post that. You shouldn't post that. Why? Fear that someone's going to come knock on my door and you'll never see me again? Isn't that crazy though? That we have that fucking fear? I don't even feel like pulling cards. Okay? Maybe one for you. Okay? Let's do this. Let's get a quote. Sorry. I'm getting a little like, it's just some of these epiphanies, that come to me just on the spot. Like, why? Why are we afraid of our government? Why are we think that we are free? Why would you fear your own government if you were free? Look, guys. You know how they say hindsight's 20/20? I know I said this before. We are going to look back and you're going to say, why didn't I see this? All right. I feel like I just got a message from the universe that said everyone's doing their best. Relax, Katie. Okay. Let me read you this quote I just got. There are really only two types of people. Those you now love and those you will love. Until there's only one type of person. And then we'll probably hit replay. Aww. The game of love, right? Let's embrace love as much as we can, okay? We all need to awaken. We need to awaken. We need to awaken ourselves. We need to awaken our minds, awaken our abilities, okay? We all have this instinct, okay? Do you know there's 4 Claires? Okay, go look them all up, all right? I guarantee you're going to say, well, this one could be me a little because of this. And it probably is. And then you're going to grow it and grow it and grow it until one day you realize that you possess all 4. Okay? Look, I'm not going to go and say everyone's going to be psychic this time in their life, just like not everyone's going to find the love of their life in this life. Not everyone's going to find happiness. It's all choice. Okay? When do you want to start? Make the decision and just do it. It is time to start breaking ourselves down, okay, so that we can live in a life that is just made of pure love. Pure love for everyone, not just the people in your house, okay? It's pure love, even for the people who are the dicks and the assholes in life, okay? Like this. I had someone who tried to scam me online, okay? Message me all this stuff, this was a while ago, trying to scam me, saying that he was this person and, you know, he's in the military, his wife got killed in an explosion, all this stuff. Probably from Nigeria, which I guarantee you, I mean, that's just from my own experience of people that I've been in contact with that claim that they're different people. Anyway, me being a psychic, he says, what do you do for a living? I tell him, I'm a psychic. And he keeps going, and he keeps going, and he keeps going. And I say to him, didn't I tell you I was a psychic? And he says, yeah. I'm like, do you think that I really believe you? And then I went on this big long tangent about, you know, how in his country, he probably grew up with this type of behavior. In his country, he probably thought it was the only way to live was to scam and scam people. Maybe he was scammed, you know, in his lifetime. Maybe that's how he was taught to do it, by getting screwed in the first place. But instead of just blocking him and shutting him out and telling him to leave, I told him that I would be here for him if he wanted help, if he wanted to change. And my only requirement was that he messaged me in his real profile. So, that might happen. I don't know. I'll let you know. I feel like someone recently messaged me to be my friend, and I didn't accept them because they were from another country. So maybe I'll look into that. But you have to come at it from a different perspective if you want to get different results. Wow, this video is all over the place. I love you guys so much for even watching. I'm going to cut this short so you're not, you know, hanging out too long. Just know that you are adored, okay? I adore you. I love you. People love you. And it's time, you know, Valentine's Day, it shouldn't be over in one day. Embrace love today. Embrace your loved ones. If you have a loved one already, embrace them, okay? If you don't, embrace yourself and love yourself, all right? And then I'm going to do this crazy trick later. It's this, you're supposed to be able to see your past life, the last time you were here on earth in your face. Oh my God, it's kind of scary. So you have to stare at yourself in the mirror in dim light, in your eyes without blinking, and your face changes. Holy crap, it's scary. I haven't done it with another person yet, but I'm going to try to do it. But you got to do it in dim light, all right? And I tried to videotape it. It didn't work. Anyway. Okay. I love you. Namaste. May we have a better tomorrow. More love. And less ignorance.